Welcome back everybody to the channel. Elder Wolf here. We are going to be doing some more jump in. Yeah, just excited to do this series, and last time we had the crimes threshold combination, so let's go ahead and do another entry here and see which one. Okay, so what you can do is select one item, one 20 card pack, and then it will give you some selections from the next packs that might pair with it well. So I'm going to go and do lizards because this is Bloomburrow. I'm looking forward to trying out some of the Bloomburrow cards. So let's do lizards. And then now I can combine it with battalion or red-white. I can just do Knight of Doves, which is more probably like enchantments. And then monsters. Let's just go for aggro with green, red. Lizards, monsters? Yeah, let's try it. Let's take a look at the deck. Okay, so we have Ruby Daring Tracker, 1/2 haste, and when it attacks, you can, while you control a creature with power 4 greater, then Ruby gets +2/+2. It's also a mana ramper, so quite nice. Let's see, Witch Stalker. The beginning of combat turn, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, then it gets +1/+0. It can attack as it didn't have Defender, Witch's Mark. The Wicked Roll is the +1/+1, and when it's put into the battlefield, each opponent loses a life. Let's see where the rares are for this set. Here's another uncommon. Stormkeld Vanguard, destroying targeted artifact or enchantment, and this cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Good top end card. A Beanstalk Worm, yeah, really good for ramping. This is a Bloomburrow card. Reptilian Recruiter, 4/2 for 5. When it enters, choose a target creature if that creature's power is 2 or less, or if you control another lizard, gain control. Okay, so this is one of the steel effects. I don't think I have any sacrifice effects. Then you just have a 5/5 reach, trample, haste for 5, which is nice. A monster roll token. Yeah, that's a good one. We saw that in our last jump in video. Shad Duo. Here's the Valley Flamecaller. If a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon would deal damage to it, it gets +1 damage, it says, so that's really nice. And yeah, so some good cards here. We'll see lots of uncommons, which is nice. Is that the only rare that we had? Might be missing something here. There's the rare. Huntsman Redemption, create a 3/3 token. You may sacrifice a creature with a second level up. If you do, search your library for a creature or basic land card, and up to 2 target creatures get +2/+2 and gain trample. Okay. So yeah, looks pretty fun. Let's go ahead and jump in. Opponent is Deagle for life. I like that avatar. Okay, we have 4 lands, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop. That seems good to me. Autonomous Furnace enters tapped. You can sacrifice it to draw a card, which is great for later. And then Boundary Lands Ranger. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may it's a looter with you have 4. And when you expend 4, target creature you control gets +1/+1 against trample. And the Spark Shooter. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's give a good hello to our opponent. I like these new avatars with the Bloomburrow set. Or avatars, I'm not sure. Pets, I guess, is what they're called. Okay, Deagle for life. What do we have here? My next video after this one is going to be a Bloomburrow draft. Excited to jump into that. That set looks like a really fun set. Okay, we have a swamp as our first land. Do we have a 1-drop? Seems like we probably do. Bone Ache Overseer. So got the squirrels. This is in Bloomburrow. 1/1 for 1. You can tap this creature and pay a life to draw a card. You can activate it only if 3 or more cards left your graveyard this turn, or if you sack the food. So this is based on the forage with squirrels activation. So yeah, good uncommon for that archetype. All right, let's go ahead and do our Boundary Lands Ranger. We got our 3-drop here. I will hold on to this one actually for a little bit later. This is the shapeshifter that is also, this is a squirrel as well. Good mana fixing. Curious if I should attack with this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if they trade. I'm okay with trading with the 3-tree mascot. I'd rather it trade with the ranger than with the roughshod duo here. Looks like they are thinking about this pretty tough. If they trade, typically what that means is your opponent is not trying to be aggro. They could be tempted to race me, which they would just let it go through and then they swing back on the next turn. But it looks like right now maybe my opponent actually got disconnected. We'll see here in just a few seconds. Yeah, looks like our opponent got disconnected. We'll go ahead and play out the roughshod duo. And if they did get disconnected, I will restart the video once they return. Okay, our opponent is back. Just played a land. It looks like they did probably get disconnected. I'm planning on double attacking next turn. Let's see. Choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, they reveal their hand. Did I lose life this turn? Oh, okay. Yeah, and they discard. Otherwise, they just discard a card. Okay. Just a discard. Okay. Sounds good. Interested to see if they end up attacking here. So let's look at this one again. 3 mana, 2/2 Menace, Lizard Warlock. Yeah, really good card. Good value card. Like that one quite a bit. Definitely is in the, wants to be in the Lost Life deck, which is one of the red-black archetype, or the red-black archetype for Bloomburrow. But good card regardless. I wonder if my opponent is having difficulty with connecting because they, okay, here they come. I'm not going to trade here. Actually, that's really good for me because I am planning on attacking with both. And then the Spark Shooter will be a 4/4 Menace Reach. Now, obviously their Menace creature can come in, no problem. Oh, wow. Wow, I have not seen this card. I didn't know this was in the format. Just 2 mana. Oh, it's a sorcery speed still. 2 mana just for destroy. No limitations. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Okay, let's do this. Target artifact. That's an artifact. You do that. Doesn't really matter, does it? I am actually going to decline that. That's 2 very playable cards. We're racing. We are very much ahead on this race, especially with the Wicked Roll token. They will lose a life when that goes into the graveyard. Each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. Okay, we can discard that one. See, I'm glad that held on to that one. They're going to have to stay back for blocking purposes now. All right, do I have the win? So this would make this a 5/3 trample. Is that instant speed? It is instant speed. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the nope. Good with that. Let's see what they end up doing here. I think we have the win almost regardless. It depends if they have like a pump spell with green, like a +3/+3 or something of that effect. Okay. All right, that's it. All right, first game was a win. Got to see some different cards from Bloomburrow, both for myself and my opponent. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Next opponent is Sunlamp. Let's be game 2 with this deck. Let's see what we have. The Rage, the Witch Stalker, Curse of the... Yeah, really good looking hand. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Let's give a nice hello to our opponent. I've got another card here. Hoarder's Overflow, an enchantment. When it enters and whenever you spend 4, put a stash counter on it. Sacrifice, discard your hand, then draw cards equal to the number of stash counters on Hoarder's Overflow. And so really, if I want to get the value out of it, I do it now. Sure. More value over time. All right, dinosaurs. 2 mana, 3/2 trample. When another dinosaur you control enters, you may have this creature's base power become equal to that creature's power. That's a really good one. Let's do... All right. Mountain cycling, that's actually a good sign for us. Looking for lands. Sure, I will trade all day here. That's a great trade for us. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the 4/3 trample here. Another stash counter. Yeah, really great aggro card for refilling the hand. Of course, you need to expend 4, but with aggro decks, you're typically spending 4 mana in the mid, like turn, you know, 4, 5, 6. If you have cards and you just kind of refill your hand. Yeah, really fun card. I would pick this pretty highly for aggro decks in Bloomburrow. Let's see. Yeah, 3 damage start creature or planeswalker. It's okay. Yeah, not too sad about that one. Well, what do we do here? I guess we just do... can do it next time, can't I? Okay. It's like I'm thinking about doing that just to put the stash counter, but we'll see if they can come out. I would love for them to come out with an artifact or an enchantment here. That'd be amazing. Oh, they're in a plot. Okay, that's going to come out as a 5/5. No big deal. I'm going to decline that. And then let's see here. Yeah, I can't really do much of anything here unless I just go aggro, which I'm fine with. Okay. Coming in with a 6/6 next turn. Another plot. Okay. Interesting. They only have red now. They have no way to do like a fight with red only. Okay. No big deal, right? That is an artifact creature. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. And then it's, and we're going to fight. And there we go. All right, hoping to draw a land next turn. Yep. So really, this kind of becomes an easy attack. They're going to have a removal here of some sort. Okay, no removal. And then I think the right play actually is just to go ahead and get the Vanguard out. Yeah, I'm really liking this Hoarder's Overflow. I mean, we haven't, you know, hit it yet, but being able to draw basically 4 cards in the late game for 2 is, yeah, pretty powerful. Interesting. Yeah, I like that card. Also just goes well with the theme of raccoons. All right, I think they're probably dead here. Okay, trash the town. So what is this? Does combat damage to a player? Okay, yeah, they're just out there. Okay. All right, next opponent is T. Let's see, go first. I've got a 2-drop, got the 4-drop, 3-drop. Yeah, looks very, very good. Let's give our opponent a nice hello. We have a green-white. We faced a green-white before, which was the rabbit deck and food deck, which was a really good combo. We lost to that one with our Crimes Threshold deck. Let's see, Sumala Sentry, 1/3 reach. Whenever a face-down permanent you control is turned face up, you put a counter on it and a counter on. So this is the, yeah, face-down cards. Interesting. Can't attack. I think we're going to go ahead and do the 4/2 for 3. So that I can attack. There we go. Neat card sleeves there. Okay, opponent is missing lands. We are also missing lands. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Oh, it looks like they might have something here. They got tricks. Let's get the tricks out of the way. Oh, okay. No problem with that. Do they block is the question. I doubt it. Okay. Yeah. That's a great way to ramp to get basically kind of a free spell here. Our board presence obviously much stronger now. Now we don't have a 4-power creature anymore, so the Witch Stalker can't attack as a 3/3. I'm really looking to draw some lands now off the top, which would be wonderful. Nervous Gardener, 2-mana 2/2. Okay, they just went 2-mana 2/2 route. I think we're kind of in a board stall at the moment. Okay, they got the raccoon. There's another land. Yeah, I don't really have good attacks, and I just want a 3/3 Menace Reach. No way I can get. Let's see. I think I do. Let's keep getting board presence here. Remember that lizards, they basically are doing 1 more damage. So there is maybe the hidden understanding of that. Okay, this is... Okay. I think now we can basically attack. Let's see what happens here on the blocks. Okay. Opponent goes down to 7. Let's see what we have here with Beanstalk Worm. Now my opponent has a grip full of cards over there. I'm not out of this yet, so okay. They have... Okay, actually that's really good. Do I want to just get the 5/4 reach, or do I want to create a monster? I think the 5/4 reach is probably what I want to do here. This should take away the veteran. And then I can do 5/4 reach. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. We have the monster roll gives them trample. Plus your lifelink. 5/5, huh? It becomes a 6/5. Could just cast it out this turn. Or do I loot? I think I loot, actually. Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay. Perfect, perfect. Interesting. I like Killer Among Us. So one of these has Death Touch. All right. I'm really interested to see what they block with here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I can give this 7 power with this, and then I can clear out. So I think that's what I do. And I think I also... All right, I'm assuming that... Yeah, it's an instant speed, so they can make that a 4/4 Death Touch. So the human was the killer, no blocks. Okay. Well, we got to see a decent amount of cards there. Not really too much in terms of new cards from my opponent in terms of Bloomburrow. But yeah, we got a few raccoon items. So they had the raccoon forage deck with... I'm not sure what the other... the flip up face down permanent deck. Yeah. Anyway, well, there we go. That would be our second video of Jump In. Looking to do more of these videos. Again, I think it's a really good value for the price that you pay for entering. That you get to keep all the cards that you get with that. So I will keep track offline of all the different combinations that I have played before. And my plan is to put together decks and play 3 matches just to get a sense of the decks and go from there. But really appreciate everyone watching. And I will come back again with some new content very soon in the near future. Thanks, everybody. Until next time.